Ah, forgive me. I didn't hear you come in. Is there something I can do for you? It's quite late. Perhaps this conversation could be had in the morning? Ah, I see. Well, will you be getting right into the nasty business, or will you allow me a drink? That's very kind of you. Sit here, if you'd like. I won't try to fight back or escape. I must say, it's very impressive. You made it all the way here, not one word of concern from the guards. I suppose they might have had something to say if they were still alive, though, wouldn't they? Really? Not a single one? That's most impressive. No blood spilled this day besides mine. I respect your sense of professionalism. Oh, well, you must certainly be a professional. Very few would have been able to make it this far, let alone completely undetected. It's a shame we had to meet as foes, rather than potential business partners. No, there are other reasons for me to believe that you're quite good at this job. You didn't just kill me as soon as you saw me. You have respect, dignity. You are courteous. You only find those traits in the most experienced. Anything less, and we wouldn't be having this conversation. I would have been killed already, or you would have never made it in here. It's a shame skills like yours will be lost so soon. Oh no, my words are not meant to be threatening. Would you like me to elaborate? Happily. You see, I have a feeling you're being set up. I believe that you've been sent here because someone wants to start a war between this kingdom and another, so that they may rise and take control. Certain internal quarrels have had a situation such as this one on my mind as of late. Rulers must always be wary of blades pointed at them, most of all the ones that are aimed at their backs. It seems unlikely, doesn't it? Well then allow me to take some more time to paint you a picture, and you tell me if any part of it sounds familiar. You received a message. Whether through a mail carrier or a letter stuck through your front door, it doesn't matter. The message says to prepare yourself, as two men will be coming to visit you to discuss a business matter of the utmost importance and secrecy. I can see it in your eyes that this all sounds a bit too familiar. I'm not done yet. When the time comes, 2 men do indeed come to visit you in your home. You offered them food and water, but they refused. Only one speaks, while the other simply stands and waits. Robes and hoods cover their heads, and you can barely make out their body. You don't really need to answer, but how am I doing so far? I thought so. Then they give you your task. Sneak into the castle, kill your target, and get out without any noise. And of course, they paid you an incredible amount of money, and said that you'll get double what they paid for when you finish the job. And so you set off at the date and time they told you to carry out your end of the bargain. And that brings us to here and now, having this conversation. Now, why did I say what I said earlier? Why did I make it sound like you're going to be dying soon? Well, that's because those 2 men will come back to pay you your full reward for my head. However, instead of gold or whatever it is that you desire, they will try to kill you instead. And after they do, they'll take everything of value from your home and make sure your body is never found. Ah, so you finally ask. Indeed, how is it that I just know all of these things that have led up to your arrival here? Well, the truth is probably simpler than you think. I know the whole process, because that's precisely the way that our kingdom carries out its assassinations. And so, we ask ourselves the next logical question. Who would orchestrate an assassination using the very same procedure that the target uses? Well, the obvious answers are someone wants to war with my kingdom, or someone within these walls wants to take my place. Truthfully, either is possible. Oh, what to do, what to do. Will you be carrying out your orders? Performing the task you were hired to perform? I thought not. As such, I have a plan. One that would expose this mystery enemy I have, and would hopefully protect you as well. Perhaps I was able to defend myself and call for help from the guards. You would have been forced to retreat to your home, and in your haste, accidentally led a trail for my trackers to follow. The men who came to you will then ask what happened, and when you explain your failure, they may try to kill you. And when they do, my soldiers will intervene, protecting you and finding out the identity of those who are trying to kill me. I'm offering you the chance to change sides in this game you have become a part of. You're used to being a pawn, and you're close to being sacrificed for someone else's gain. It's hardly fair, don't you think? That is a fair statement. You'd simply be a pawn for a different person if you were to do this. But consider the fact that you would know the hand that directs you. I respect your abilities, and as such I wouldn't let them go to waste. Yes, I am bargaining for my life. You hold my very existence in your hands. But in a way, I also hold yours. Decline my offer, take my life, and you will spend the rest of your days running or fighting those who have hired you. Accept, and you will be free to continue your line of work against my enemies, and you'll be properly compensated. You won't ever need to worry about your safety, and when the day comes that you wish to retire, you will be allowed to do so, and nothing further will be asked of you. I wish I could grant you more time to contemplate your answer, but you must be going soon if your story is to be believed by your current employer. I think you're making the right decision. I look forward to seeing you again as an ally. I'll give you a few minutes to escape before I alert the guards. Make sure you leave a trail for my people to follow. Farewell, and stay safe.